Let me show you two powerful, high-quality USB chargers I love to travel with. First off, this post is not sponsored. I spent $135 of my own money knowing that my wife would be watching this video and will ask me, why did you spend $135 on those two chargers? Don't you know you can get cheaper ones? Yes, you can, but not of this quality. I've had these chargers for about 6 months now, and I use the car charger about twice a week to charge drone batteries while I'm driving. First up is a 130 watt wall charger by WOTOBEUS. WOTOBEUS? It has 3 USB-C ports and 1 old school USB-A port. On the other side is the outlet plug. I've used this about 5 times on trips, as well as around the house once in a while. It comes with a 5-foot extension cord, allowing the main unit to sit on a desk instead of sitting on the wall or down by the floor with a plug, and then all your cords run up to the table and eventually get pulled off. The top 2 ports are PD 100 watt ports. The third port is PD 30 watt, and the USB-A old school port is a quick charge 18 watt port. While you can't use both PD 100 ports at the same time at 100%, because that would be 200 watts and this unit is only rated for 130 watts, the unit will automatically balance the charge between all ports so that the total won't exceed 130 watts. Here's a chart of what it looks like in use. It's a little bit complicated, but basically it'll show you that if you're only using 1 port, you can get this much, 2 ports get you this much, 3 ports, etc. Practically speaking, I can charge a 13-inch MacBook Pro at 60 watts, an iPad at about 20 watts, a phone at about 20 watts, anywhere between 10 and 20 watts, and headphones, a watch, something else at 5 watts. Added together, that's 105 watts with room to spare before I get to 130. Another way I use it is to charge one battery in my DJI Mavic 3 drone at 60 watts, a second battery in the multi-charger. A slight correction here. The top port can do 65 watts, while the second port for the battery in the charger will do 30 watts, and it will give 30 watts to the controller. Currently, you can grab one of these chargers for about $90 on Amazon. Yes, $90. This is not your cheap charger that you grab at the checkout stand at the grocery store. It is quality, it's going to last, and it puts out a heck of a lot of power, which isn't easy to do. If you are looking for a light charger, this is not it. It weighs about half a pound, and it will smash a toe if you drop it from this height. Next up, the WOTOBEUS car charger. This little unit puts out 120 watts, so just 10 less than that wall charger. That goes to 2 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port. To break that down, the top USB-C port is again PD 100 watts. By the way, if you want to charge something at the full 100 watts, you do need to make sure you have a USB-C cable that is rated for 100 watts. Not all USB-C cables are the same, and some won't be able to handle that full charge. The second port is again PD 30 watt, and the USB-A port is again QC 18 watt. Input voltage can range from 12 volts to 24 volts. 120 watts allows for a laptop and phones to charge at the same time, or, in my case, I often charge a drone battery and the controller, which would equal 90 watts, leaving me a full 30 watts of overhead. I can still plug in a phone, I can plug in a tablet to that USB-A port. It's fabulous, it works, I love it. This little thing travels with me everywhere, and again, I use it about twice a week charging my drone in my car. And I'm gonna rent a car. This thing I know, doesn't matter what the car comes with, it's always going to have a 12-volt socket in it. So I know I can get plenty of power charging while I travel, and I don't have to rely on the rental car's USB ports. The downside again is price. It's not weight, this thing is pretty light, but the cost is $42. So that's quite a bit more than you're gonna pay for any of the little chargers that you find at a convenience store, at a gas station, at a grocery store. Those things they have by the checkout, those are like about $5, $7, $10, but they're going to be crap in about, I don't know, 2 or 3 months because they're either going to break, the insides aren't built that well. This thing, while it isn't heavy, it is solid. You can feel the quality in it. There you go. 2 powerful USB chargers by WOTOBEUS. I entrust both of these chargers to handle all my power needs while I'm on the road.